Here's something. In 2019, Mr. Garcia was ordered to be deported, but not to El Salvador. Uh, I don't know. I thought asylum seeking is when the government it persecutes you, not perhaps gangs on the streets, what have you. But he is a citizen of that nation, and he's been returned to that nation. Now they're saying there's no evidence, even though it's mounting that he's a member of MS-13. But even when we see these guys tattooed face to toe with gang tattoos, the Democrats still say we don't know if they're members.
Yeah, I mean, I think politically the Democrats are basically desperately looking for something that's going to get them traction against Trump. But because during the first administration, remember, there was that whole family separation so-called fiasco, and it really did hurt politically the administration. I mean, honestly, they screwed up somewhat there. But there's nothing like that now. And so the administration, I mean, the Democrats first were going, trying to make a hero out of that Hamas guy at Columbia. And that didn't get any traction. And so now they're trying to make a hero out of this Maryland father who's an illegal alien. And honestly, even if he comes back, in other words, if these guys get what they want, he's going to be held in detention and they're going to deport him to some other country in a couple of days. So this guy has no right to be here. He was an illegal alien all along. He's still an illegal alien, or if he were back here. And the Democrats have picked, I think, a bad case that's not going to get a lot of resonate with the public. You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny. They say we have a constitutional crisis, and I'm going to go over this in my monologue, my argument segment. But there was no constitutional crisis when Joe Biden just invented his own asylum system, or Barack Obama just invented his own immigration laws, and 20 million people came into the country. They say they're defending democracy. Well, if people are pouring across the border into the country illegally and you're not defending your sovereignty, you're also not defending your nation or your democracy. But it was never a crisis. 20 million people, no, not a small number, coming into the country illegally, not a crisis. One guy who gets picked up as an illegal, who was ordered deported, now all of a sudden, because one lone district judge says, turn the plane around midair, now we're in a constitutional crisis.
Yeah, and what the Democrats are saying is that they can let in mass numbers of people without individual determination of case by case. But they can only be removed if all 8, 10, 12, however many million of them they let in, each of them has to have a full court hearing, which will take years, multiple bites at the apple. The whole point is you can come into the U.S., but we can't ever make you leave. That's their perspective on immigration.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.